Okay. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit our house. On the way home, find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. We should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my stomach, no. As I approach my house, I feel something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Ah! Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry, I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried tomorrow on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked for you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it will be fine. I take Yuri to my room. First thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. Aha. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's where I consider it for you. Ah, no. I would have been really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you're here. While I do enjoy cleaning, I would have gladly helped you clean. Ah, that would be more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrists. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help me with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to take those guests to a place far away. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity, and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? Nope, not at all. It's something I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. I'm kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. He rummages through her bags. She puts out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, it'd be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not at all. Not familiar at all. Is that so? It's one of my favourite contributors to positive atmospheres. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even help it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Here takes a cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapour begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is this one for? It's a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, yeah? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Your smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bags and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Isn't all paper origami? You know what? Ignore me. Yeah, I have it over there. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Okay. What will that be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper on the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be lovely? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Aha! Yuri giggles and red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels for sharing something she enjoys. Here's a marker, David. You can write any characters you want. I'll have you once I've finished cutting the ribbons. Alright. We're sitting on the floor together, two of us get to work. Carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length, and then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is okay. Cool. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. Looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed Yuri looks away. What is it? You're gonna think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out, yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. Okay. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. Okay. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. It's all good. I actually know people that have knives. You're laughing at me. I'm laughing with you. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me. Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife, I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? You relax her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife, with the handle is facing me. I take it and turn it around my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where'd you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! David! Why did you do that? I'm an idiot. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. The knife is extremely sharp and cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no! A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. Stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it for now. Without warning, Yuri puts her finger in her... Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. Feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her face, her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. It was really weird. I gotta do something like that. So I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and took me by surprise, but I guess she was trying to help, right? Yeah, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. Or she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon. Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in turn. David, did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, David. Yuri giggles shyly. You're calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where'd you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it's already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. Watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. I think I got myself into something here. Okay. After we... What the fuck? After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thing you're coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. That's right. One of these items Yuri has asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint things. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each other's tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and a little bit of water is... Just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Okay, cool. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use a small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. Put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes. I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets. Dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colours for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. Where are you going to write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me, if you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colours across the banner to serve as a colour guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolours feels a lot like art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself, for me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a lot nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my hand to bump into hers. Kya, sorry. Yuri reels back and quickly lifts my hand in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me at all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. Rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back in front of her. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with a towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I don't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait, eh? Just for a little longer. This feels really nice. Okay. I keep my hand against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts, she breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist sends a tingling sensation through my arm, and suddenly her face seems to be much closer than mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. Ow. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with little dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. Aha. You say like glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping that we'd have extra time after finishing work. Well, Mary thinks to herself, I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the most important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything gathering our things. Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she really got the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment, but that doesn't mean that this is the last time it can happen. When Shira packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem, I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need for me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of start talking without thinking about today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over, or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. I stumble over my words. Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful, David. Yuri takes a step closer to me and briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori, eh? Ah, hi, David. Sorry, just now we weren't. It's okay, David. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry, but we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine. Yeah, yeah, of course. Sorry, Beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sorry, was goodbye after her. Sorry. I thought you didn't want to come over today. Ah, well. I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her makes me really happy. They've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sarah's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, David? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart's splitting in half? Hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be much better if I could just disappear. Sarah, don't say that. It's true, David. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. God damn it. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Wait, what? Monica was right about what? Sarah? What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sarah looks away, put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, David. I'm really scared. What are you scared of? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Oh, okay. Sorry. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. Why weak? I did this to myself. David, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sarah. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sarah's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give to you. Oof. Oof. I mean, I would say I love you, but I feel like the game's gonna make it that romantic. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. Told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult things right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise it'll help get things back the way they were. I see. Sarah forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Aha. Is this what it feels like to be stabbed in the chest? Okay. I should write a poem about this. Sorry, it's okay. It's just my punishment, remember, for being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here, just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just want to go back to the way that it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, David. I'll trust you with anything. Good. Anything at all. So? Sorry, smile finally breaks. All of a sudden she turns around and drops to her knees. Clutching her chest with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't even know how to react. So he looks over her shoulder, flashing me one more weak smile before turning around and wandering off. I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her in the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back the way they are. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. It's the day of the festival. Okay. Of all days, I expect this to be the one where I'll be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I started going to our house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly done. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry. I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over, and I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. David, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks at the classroom. Mostly the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you went Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again, that dummy. You think that on day this sport should try a little harder. I say that, but then I remember everything. Remember what Sayori told me yesterday. It is festival day. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly as simple as that. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Aha! You should take a little responsibility for it, David. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. Do you guys just have a hive mind? What the fuck's going on here? You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. What do you mean? That doesn't explain why you know things. I stammer embarrassed. Did Sayori tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That's not how I did that. Thank you. That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. You probably know a lot more than you think. Yeah, what did you say to her yesterday? She said you said something, and she said it in a really dark way. What the fuck did you say to my friend? Mark's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I feel a chill going down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? Are you evil? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. Grab one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed out on its own, giving it an almost professional feel. Recognize Suki and Yuri's poems from the one they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different than the one she practiced. It's the one that I haven't read before. Oh no. Oh no. I have to go? I have to go? I have to go. Read the poem I put. David, what did you say to her? Why What did you say to her? What's wrong? And nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else. So it was written more than that. I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori. Yeah. Well, all right. Trying to take too long. Okay, I'll take my fucking time. Quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. That bitch is evil. Monica calls out after me. I quickly my pay. I don't know what she knows or what she did. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her help or wake up. Even a simple gesture of walking her skill makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and that I would give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sorry, she really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house, isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on the door. Sayori, wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this in this kind of breach of privacy, which really leaves me no choice to gently open the door. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sorry, I wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. Especially the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told her I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? Why? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turn down her confession. That has to be what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarm of thoughts kept telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I had spent more time with her, watched her school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. What the fuck? Oh my god. What did that witch say? That poem said, get out of my head before I listen to her, or something like that. What did she say? What? I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious. What is happening? The kind of friend you've never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because, you know, we squat together around high school. She's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better if I'm running off. However, I just sigh and idle in front of her.